Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to do another of my Gothic junk journal series, and I have made two things in one signature, and I'm going to show you how I did them for the other. So I made this page here. It's going to be just a portion of a page, and they're just that's some vellum there to make some little vellum pockets. I'm probably going to do another pocket on this side to cover up that bit of the stitching, but I quite liked it stitched in. Do a lot of stitching in my junk journal, and so I'm going to show you how I did that one. And then the other thing I'm going to show you is here on this page I did a belly band which has got a pocket. So you've got a belly band there that you can slip something down. That one's actually too wide to slip anything down. Trust me to pick up a piece of paper that's too wide. There, so I can stick something in there, a tag, and then I've got little pockets there for putting little tags in, little bits of memorabilia, what have you. So I'm going to show you how I made these two things. And then there'll only be one more thing to show you before we sew them up and make the cover. So I've put here where I want them. So this is going to be the belly band. Don't know why that's there. So I'm going to use the same paper that I used before, DSP, that I did before, and so I'll probably ink this, and I'm thinking I might ink it in Pretty Peacock and have that folded up. So that's for that sheet, and then this is going to be the pocket that's going across there. So we just need to trim this down. I need to just remind myself of how deep I had this. I think it was 4 inches. I think they were offcuts, so I do think it's about 4 inches. Yeah, just about. And the other one is about 4 inches as well, and I had about 2 inches there of vellum. So let's trim this down to 4 inches. Quite like that as the bottom section of the pocket, because it's quite sort of dark on that edge, so I think that works quite well. So we'll do 4 inches, and then I need the vellum. I'm just gonna score that down there at 6 inches so that it's able to, that didn't seem to score at all. It's because that's come out of its runner. There we go. That's some 6 inches. There we go. And then I'm gonna, I think instead of using the plain vellum, I think I might use some of that fancy vellum on it that I've got. So I've got some with holly leaves and some with poinsettias, and I'm going to use a sheet like that. So I'm going to cut that at 2 inches. And what I did on the other one, because the other one I used an A4 sheet of vellum, it didn't go the full length, so I actually cut it in half. But I might do this as the full length, as it is actually the same length. It is actually a 12 by 12 sheet. I can do that. Oh dear, what am I doing? Butterfingers, there we go. So that'll be on the outside and that'll be on the inside. As I say, so it's just a matter of sort of stitching round that. I might actually cut that centerpiece out because that gives it a lot of bulk to go round actually. So quick change of mind there. I'll use my little chopper actually for this. So I'll just chop them off a tad. Chop that off where I folded it. So because the other one was A4, it brought them down to sort of 5 7/8. So that means they can go around and there's still a little edge. I might chop a little bit more off actually. Want a bit of a gap there, don't want the bulk in the middle, so that it's easier. Don't want bulk at the fold. So that's super. That's super duper. Yep. Didn't actually cut that very well. Doesn't look very straight there, does it? Not in the least. That's better. I know it's a junk journal, but I don't want to take the mick. There we are. I'll do that one a little bit better. There we go. They're all sorted. And then for the belly band, so I'm going to stick that in there so I don't forget where it's going. And then for the belly band, so we've got, it is 4 inches, so we're going to score at 1.5 inches. And then I can decide which way round I want it. So we can either have it like that, or we can have it like that. And I think I'll ink that in the Cajun Craze. It's going to go around there. We'll have it that way. So I'm going to ink that in Cajun Craze. That's better. All right. So this one is really, really easy. So we need that scored in half. I'll just bring my scoring board in for that. Where is my score tool? Can't find it. There we go. I'll just use a bone folder. And it's 6. And then that is, I think I did actually cut the other one in half instead of having it going around. I think I actually cut it in half so I didn't have the bulk there. Just remembered that. Let me double check what I did. What did I do? So I make these things and I think, oh, I'm gonna, oh yeah, I did, I cut it down. Cut it down. Oh, I did that one exactly the same. Oh, hadn't realised I'd done it exactly the same. So just gonna chop a smidge. There we go. Chop that smidge off. So we're gonna stick these down. So we just need a little bead on the edge here. Let's just put a little bit of ink on the ends of these where the white core is. And then we're going to have a little bead along here and along there. And on this one. I did this, one of the first sort of big mini albums I ever made. I did belly band with a pocket. Really liked how that turned out. Which was what made me think, I'll do it again. And then put some on here. I'm going to do slightly more than a little bead because I want it to hold. So put quite a thick amount of it on. Probably need to refill my little pot. Okay, put the lid on that. Let's stick it upside down. So then eyeball in for the middle, have it up to the edge, and then we sort of know it's going to be straight. Get me little okay. Line that up with there. Not that you can really see it when it will be closed. So I will need to do some sort of tag or something at the back of this. And obviously some little tags, which actually I could use the offcuts from one of the other tags that I made. Right, so there we've got this, and might do try deciding whether or not I need a bit of inking on this. Do I want a bit of, I think I might want a bit of Pretty Peacock on this sheet here. So let's do that first. Oh. That's the next video. So, pretty peacock I've got here. Let's do some inking of this. Just checking, I was still in shop then. Might not go too dark with it, might just a light smattering. Okay, so that's them inked. I'm a little bit, don't mind that, but I'm not sure about, I might add a bit of Blackberry Bliss to that side. And then we're just going to add our vellum, which I will sew in. So I'm going to run a stitch around here. And actually I'll probably then stick some things on the other side, so that might be when I'll dull that colour down. So I'm going to get this stitched. So that's the sewing done, and what I decided on this was to go round then the outer edges in zigzag, which reminded me, and so I went round one of the tags in zigzag and thought, oh, I really like that, so I may end up going back over all the tags in a zigzag stitch. So that is now ready to go in our book. I'll put that back there. So it was here. So that is in there. And then I thought I might put a pocket, and actually I've got this. This would look sort of pretty on the top, I reckon. And then I can put it on the back. That's quite nice, and it sort of matches up with there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna cut them down. So I'll have it about 2 inches deep, which is cool because this is, so I don't want it quite 6 inches, so we'll come in at sort of a 1/16 there, and then 2, and I just want to ink round the edges so that I get rid of that white core. So just get my pretty peacock sponge, a bit easier than that that brush. I'll just go around the edges, because there is a, get rid of some of those brush hairs on there as well, simply to get rid of the white core. And it will cover up those stitches. Not that I'm too bothered about the stitches, but I thought this would look good. And I think I'm going to put a bit of Pretty Peacock ink on this pocket as well, particularly on this side. Let's get me scrap sheet in. bit of pretty peacock on the end here. So it ties in a little bit better with the page. So when that's on there, just looks a little bit better, I think, against that page. Yep, prefer that. And then on, do I need it on this side? So that ties up better on that side. Nice one there, Jez. Oh, idiot. Fine, I'll stick something over it. I think I might actually put a bit of pretty peacock on here as well. Just take some of that colour away. Yeah, that'll do. Put it away before I make another humongous problem. Great. It's fine. Be at the back. I'll put something on it. I'll never notice. I'll probably forget that it happened as well. So we need to just stick that down. Where's my Tombow gone? I stuck it upside down somewhere. And that's, and then I was going to do the same actually to cover up the stitching on the other one. I'm just going to put a bit of something on the other one as well, and I might add a border as well. Oh yes, that will be lovely across there, won't it? So let's get rid of some of these. Quite get all the holes out. Tap some of them out. Coming along nicely. So I might just take it out of there for now. Stick that along there. Just take this slightly off. My pokey tool is now on the floor. Finishes that pocket off. Where's my little cloth? Not sure, found another one. Trim that. So really like how that one looks on there. That's lovely. So on this side we'll do the same. I might put the trimming on that before I stick it to this book. So I will probably decorate the other pocket as well that I previously made, but you don't need to see me do that. So that is the belly band, and that is that little flip pocket there. So the only thing left to show you, which I'll do next time, is this here. There's a pocket there. So I've got a couple of extra little tags to make. So we've got a tuck spot there, and we've got our pocket there as well. So I'll show you how I made that next time. So hope you enjoyed that. All the details about where to buy these products will be over on my blog, with links to buy this lovely packet of paper, and then any of the other dies and things that I've used as well, and that vellum. Okay, so see you again next time. We're nearly done. You can see the end in sight, which is fabulous. Okay, bye for now.